In this video, we're going to take a look at the Battle for Asgard terrain pack from Atomic Mass Games for Marvel Crisis Protocol. Hey guys, Rich from Rich Big Gaming. I hope everyone is doing fantastically well. Welcome to this, another MCP video and a terrain breakdown, one that we haven't done for quite some time. I do have quite a bit of terrain at the moment that I've picked up recently. I mentioned it in another video. So I do have the Battle for Asgard terrain pack that I just showed. And I also have the Asgardian Shrine terrain pack as well. I've stopped picking up all of the terrain. I used to just buy absolutely everything. I've got boxes and boxes of it that I will never ever use. But I did like the idea of this one. I wanted to build a new board, as I mentioned. I'm moving into a new house in the very near future. And I wanted to get hold of this so I could build a new board just to mix things up when we're doing some live battle reports and other such things. So we're going to open this up. We're going to see how much space there is in the box, because if you guys know, I am a sucker for these boxes being much bigger than they actually need to be. And then I'm going to go away, I'm going to build all of this up. I'll do it off camera, you guys don't need to see me building up terrain. And then I'll give you my thoughts, views and opinions on whether or not I think this is a worthwhile pack to grab hold of. So without further ado, let's jump over to the other camera and take a look. Okay guys, so here we go. This is the CP95 Battle for Asgard terrain pack. Different languages, so we've got some different things on here. Let's turn it around the back. In fact, let's take this little cellophane thing off here so it doesn't quite shine as much. But this is going to be the sort of, let's call it scatter terrain, if you like. To go alongside the bigger box. You are going to need some extra pieces. Arguably you could have got two of these. Maybe I do pick up another one if I like them. I think you could make sort of a ruined city type thing here. But what have we got? We've also got a beheaded statue. We've kind of got this, I don't know what you call it, but with a sort of flame on top, with a torch on top. Then we've got like a brazier. Then it looks like we've got the decapitated head of an old Asgardian god. Looks like it could be, I mean, it does look a little Odin-esque, but I don't think it is Odin because of this here. But yeah, initial thoughts pretty good. We also do get in here one statue miniature, two beacons of heroes miniatures, one statue head miniature, two brazier miniatures, one node miniature, and we do get our one-shot card. So I don't think I've had a pack yet that has a one-shot card in there. So it will be nice to see what this one does offer and what we get. But let's open it up and let's do the box test. What does the box test look like? I mean, it's about half full. So again, AMG, you could have probably had about a box that was half the size for this. I get it looks good on the shelves, and let's just check what the price for this was. So this was a $65 pack. Big shout out to Leodis Games, the sponsor of the channel. I managed to get these a little bit cheaper than that from those guys, which really does help with the running of the channel. But let's have a look and see what we get inside here then. So as you can see, big piece of cardboard that isn't doing much other than to bulk it out. We do get some cards in here as well. Let's pop the box down. And then let's see. Yeah, instructions on the back. A lot of people don't like them. A lot of people don't like the QR code. I personally think it's better. But let me know what you think down in the comment section. Well, let's put the one-shot card to one side for the moment. Let's take a look at the plastic. These bags, by the way, have come in handy whilst I'm moving house, I will say. So it does look like we're going to get a couple of the different things. So what did they call these ones? Let's just double check what these ones were called. So it looks like these are going to be... are they the Beacon of Heros? No, surely the others are the beacons. I don't know which is which. But we're going to get 2 of these. We're going to get 2 of the braziers. Or braziers. Braziers? I don't think they're braziers, are they? We also get 2 of these as well. So actually they don't do themselves justice, because when you look at the pack itself, when you look at the box, it only shows 1 of each. But you actually get, so you get 1 of the statues, but you get 2 of everything else. Which I was thinking I might need to buy 2 of them to make it work, and you can have the nice symmetry and things. But actually, I don't think that's too bad value. So yeah, we get two of these. It looks like these are going to be size 2, because obviously we can see them on the bottom there. That is the nice thing about AMG Terrain. It, for the most part, has them on. Yep, so we got size 1 on the bottom of those as well. These are going to be size 3. We've got the head down there as well. And then, yeah, we've got the statue, which I imagine is going to be, yeah, as you can see, is going to be size 4 there. As per usual, guys, the AMG Terrain, really, really good quality. And you have to remember that versus 3D printing, these are always going to be more expensive because they are fully licensed. And there's a cost to that. But yeah, overall, guys, they look really nice. I thought I had 2 statues then, but it is just the one. Yeah, these look really good. Let's take a look then at the one-shot card. Let's pop these to one side. Okay, guys, let's take a look at the one-shot. This is going to be the Light of Hope. So you can see there, it's going to add 3 threat to whatever threat level you or your opponent choose for the game. Now, I said it once, I'll say it again. These are great for one-off games, battle reports, that sort of thing, if you build an event or tournament around it, but these are not something that you're going to include in your actual pack or your actual roster that you take anywhere themselves. So they're not legal within a roster or anything like that, because they do require the specific terrain. I'm going to apologise as well, guys. I am absolutely full of cold at the moment. I've got myself a bit of a summer cold, so if you can hear the sniffles, I do apologise. But we've got here, the beacons are ablaze. Heroes rush to join the fray when the call for aid is shone. A great battle is upon them. Set up, if not already on the battlefield, place 2 or more beacon of heroes on the battlefield not within 2 of any other terrain features. So I think these ones are going to be the beacons of heroes. I think that's going to be these ones here. Again, really, it doesn't matter too much. You could choose whatever they are. But whilst characters are within 3 of a beacon of hero, they do not benefit from the stealth superpower. So it's lighting them up, so they're not going to be able to benefit from that stealth innate superpower. It's interesting, you know, that for me it's the +3 that's really interesting on this. And as I mentioned, once we're in the new house and I've got the gaming table set up, we will be putting some actual IRL battle reports together. And who knows, maybe we'll do some of these one-shots. I'm going to go away, guys. I'm going to build these up and then I'll come back to you, show you them fully built. Yeah, we'll see what we think about them. Okay, guys, so we are back. Everything is built up. And I've got to say, as usual with most of the AMG stuff, very, very easy to build. Still a little bit wet there. I haven't gone through and removed all of the mold lines as of yet, to be honest with you. There weren't really that many. They were all pretty good. Because these are sort of statues and carved out of stone for the most part, it was very, very easy to do. and a lot of them are in places that were not too bad at all. So this is what I ended up with. I ended up with 4 of these braziers, and I don't know if I got an extra pack. It felt like I should have only had 2, but I did get 4, which is nice. It does mean that I've got quite a lot of points worth of terrain here. Obviously, we've got the statue itself. I have kept it separate for the moment, just so I can paint these in 2 parts. And this goes on really, really easy. So I will, I'll paint these up separately. I'll paint the base first. I'm going to be doing some really simple painting on them. I tend to use rattle cans for the most part. I've got a couple of lighter, sort of darker and a lighter brown colour. And then probably it'll just be getting out the Ye Old Faithful and doing a bit of dry brushing on there, and then going out and picking out any last bits of detail. But points wise, we get 4. So this is 4 points. The statue. These are 3 each. So that's 10 there. These are then going to be 2 each. So that's 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So 19 points worth of terrain, which I think is pretty decent for scatter terrain. You probably want a couple more points as the scatter piece, but then as I mentioned, I do have the other big box that we will be opening on a separate video that I think is probably going to be a 5, but I'm going to try and do some things with it to mix them up a little bit. But overall, guys, really impressed with them, as I usually are with the AMG terrain. Is it worth the $65? I mean, and that's the $1 million question. Look, in terms of quality of the build and everything else, and how easy they go together, and the fact that there's not bits jutting out or anything like that, then yeah, they're very much I think worth it when you take into consideration the IP, when you compare them to other similar products from similar game studios on the market. I think they are absolutely fine in terms of value. But they're not going to be the cheapest way to get terrain, right? You can 3D print, you can buy MDF, but I'm really happy with them. I'm really impressed with them. I think painting them up should be really, really nice and easy. So overall, guys, I'm going to give this one a thumbs up. Like I say, I do think overall they are quite expensive. You can go out and buy a pack of 4 figures for the same price. So it really depends on what you want. But I think these are quite nice. And as I say, they're going to be a centerpiece in my new Asgard board that I'm building at the moment. We are going to leave it there, guys. Let me know down in the comment section below what you think of the terrain. Do you think it's worth it? Do you not think it's worth it? Have you picked it up yourself? And did you get 4 of these braziers, or did you only get 2? I don't know if I've got very lucky there and got an extra one, or if that just is what should come in the box itself. Also want to remind you guys that we do have our monthly $25 Amazon giveaway. All you need to do is head over to the community tab on YouTube. Take a look at the picture that I posted. It'll be of my hand and a wet palette. Scroll down, you'll find it. I think it's like the 2nd or 3rd picture down there. Go and take a look and let me know what I have been painting up. Not Asgardian themed. That is one clue that I will give you on this video as well. But it is from MCP, and as I say, I will pick a winner at random at the end of the month, and you will win yourself a $25 Amazon gift card to do with as you please, MCP or anything else. Guys, I want to give a big shout out to our Patreons and our YouTube members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. It really, really does help and goes a long way to helping me continue to be able to run the channel and do these sorts of things. And if you do want to support us on Patreon or YouTube members, just click the button below. You'll see a join button, or on Patreon there'll be a link down in the description below. Whereas from from as little as £1 a month, you can support the channel and help us continue to make these videos. But as always, guys, you don't need to do either of those things. Just simply commenting, liking, sharing and subscribing really does go a long way. And once again, apologies for the block nose. Probably I do sound a little bit funny today. We're going to leave it there, guys. Again, thank you for getting to the end of the video. Really do appreciate it. Make sure you check out the Discord. We're going to have an event set up very soon for MCP and for Shatterpoint. And as always, guys, it leaves with just enough time to say stay well, keep safe, and until next time, bye for now.